Alright, so we got a cup here, and believe me, it helps if you put a cup in your hand. It doesn't have to have anything. I suggest that it be a cup that if you drop, it's not some expensive china that you're breaking. So you see, here's the cup, and we pretend that we have some type of fluid inside the cup, and I'm going to move it around here, here. Here's the tricky part, but it's a simple matter of taking the elbow and putting it here by rotating like so, and keep the cup from spilling. See? So I'm still moving my torso to help with the rotation here. And then reverse. So you can think that in one direction the pinky finger leads the motion, and in the other the thumb. So when I'm coming inward, my pinky finger comes in, my pinky finger leads the motion, and when I'm going outward, my thumb is the one that leads. So you can use the thumb and the little finger as a guide to give you the complete rotation of this joint mobility drill. And then naturally you would do both. Hold it here. My pinky finger is going to lead in, out, in towards me, below me, out, in, inside, out, and then the thumb leads. This is a great drill if you're having some type of elbow tendonitis, like a tennis elbow or golfer's elbow. Of course, be sure to check with your physician before you follow any advice that you get on the web. Okay? So that does the cup, the serving teacup, for each arm individually, inward and outward. Now we're going to do them together. First we're coming in, out, and here's where I have to bring my whole body into the game in order to be able to bring the palms inward. So if I just try to do it like this, I have to come up higher. So if I just turn my body, so now I'm getting articulation here on this joint, as well as on my shoulders and my elbows and my wrist. Multi-joint drill. Again, the pinky finger is leading in, pinky finger leads out, and then reverse it. My thumb leads, now you can do this in so it's not synchronized. In other words, I can come in here, or reverse it, and you can hold the cup if you like to do this. The same motion that you did in a horizontal plane, now we will do on a sagittal plane, the same exercise, but think of it like a wax off, wax on type of thing. So I'm going to come in here, my thumb is going to lead, my palm is going to stay facing like if I were on a wall here, 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 the thumb leads the motion. I'll do this sideways for you so you can see here. So my thumb is leading. Then I can have my pinky lead the motion. And you do the both. Here, thumb leads, palm stays facing that way towards you. And I can have my pinky in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. You could then also do both. Or lead with the pinky. As such. All right? So that covers the elbow. It does a wonderful job on the wrist and the shoulder. And when you do them together, you involve your whole body. Oftentimes, this exercise is done by using more of a body motion, such as this here. So if you feel adventurous, you can do a bigger range of motion. But the more acute you keep the fold of the elbow, the more articulation here than if I keep my arm extended. So I like to keep it tight and give the whole elbow, wrist, shoulder a nice range of motion. That's called servant teacup, and is used a lot in the Bagua system of Chinese internal martial arts. Now we're going to do something for the wrist. One of my favorites. I interlace my fingers. My elbows are close to each other. Take inventory that you don't have your shoulders up. Keep them down and rotate. It's a light grip. I'm not real tight. It's just enough to keep them together. As you can see, it's articulating right here where the ulna and the radius meet on my elbow joint. And then the other way. Then go here. You can see here, articulation here, my fingers, then change it, press it. It's like a roller coaster. Okay. Next, the fan, and this is for the fingers, and I call it the fan because it resembles how in Tai Chi there is a fan form, and oftentimes the practitioner will have the fan in the hand and then snap it and the fan opens up and then they'll close it back in, and it's used as a weapon. So we call this the fan, and it's simply a matter of coming here and back, here and back. So from the sides, zoom into the hands. So now we cover some more shoulder by doing this full rotation here. We did double pistons. We did the servant teacup in both directions. We did the rotation here for the wrist, the roller coaster, and the fan. Okay? Practice. If you have any questions, again, use our forums, email us, post in the forums. They're there for you. Share your experience. See what others are saying. Let's see what you have to say and give us some feedback. Okay? Thank you.